Bro, how is this week even possible? Like, I got rejected from like 6 jobs. Scholarship got rejected. My financial aid is having problems at my university. My workouts were awful. I was super tired because that was kind of my fault. I like slept 3 hours one night. I felt like throwing up. I was super hungry. It's just like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. The check engine light came on my car. And it's like I planned. It's not like I just went into the week blind. I planned for things, and I'm doing the things to improve myself, you know, the things that every successful person says they do. But it's like nothing went according to plan, and it just kind of feels like nothing I did mattered, right? I was legit one toe stub away from crashing out, and it's like every moment felt like I was about to crash out. And you probably know what I'm talking about, right? Like, it didn't even have to be like one big thing happening. It was just small things that kind of compounded. Maybe at work you were tired and your boss was being not kind. Maybe you got a bad grade even though it's summer. Maybe you look at your checking account like I did and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get a job. But you can't get a job, and it just sucks feeling like stuff isn't in your control. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we're gonna reflect, right? That's why we're here. We're gonna reflect and realize that this is life. This is legit just life. Having a bad week is a part of life. And those successful people that did all the right things for years. And they had bad weeks and they had bad months. What matters is how you choose to look back on it and what you choose to do with that information. Meaning, this week was awful. My energy levels were awful. I felt like throwing up so much. But that taught me that I need a better pre-workout snack. It taught me that I need to just shell out the money for some pre-workout so my workouts actually feel like I have energy in the mornings or even in the evenings. Taught me that I need to redo my resume and put more effort into my cover letters and profiles, which I did. It taught me that life does not go as planned, and I think what's important is just adapting. If you can't adapt, nothing you will never actually see results. Yes, you can plan. Oh my god, I plan so much, but nothing typically goes according to plan. So I think what helps and what helped me this week was having systems in place for when things go wrong. I didn't have the food that I wanted to eat because I'm trying to clear out my pantry because I'm broke. It sucked because I got home and some of the food that I got was bad, the food that I was looking forward to eating. All that to say, think about your wins, dude. Literally, there has to be something. You got out of bed. You went to work. Even if work was ass, you went to work and you have a job and you're making money, right? Maybe you binge ate and broke a promise to yourself and didn't work towards your goals enough. Think about why, and now you have data to help you make a plan to not do it again in the future. These weeks genuinely feel awful in the moment, but I think if you keep going, I think if you push yourself, you'll look back on it like I am now and think about the good things, think about your resilience, right? You're proving to yourself by doing these hard things in the hard times that you can accomplish your goals. You can accomplish your goals. Because it felt like there were a lot of external factors that were trying to stop me from enjoying life and moving forward in my self-improvement journey. But the fact that I kept going, the fact that I showed up for the workout, even if it was a crappy workout, the fact that realizing I was getting rejected from these jobs, I actually changed my resume for the better. I think doing the hard things and showing up for yourself when you don't feel like it, high-key might be more important than showing up when you do. Okay? And one thing that helped me get through it, honestly, was thanking myself from the future, oddly enough. I'm gonna make a video on writing letters and saying things from your future self, but basically what I do is in the morning, I'll act like I'm myself from like a year or 2 years, 3 years, maybe 5 years even from the future, and I'll say, hey Naomi, today's gonna be a good day, right? Thank you for going to the gym today and helping me become strong and muscular. Thank you for going on that run and helping me accomplish my 10K today. Thank you for eating healthy and fueling our body so that I feel good about myself and my body has the nutrients it needs. I thank myself for doing things that I haven't done yet because it connects me more with the future me. It helps me feel more empathy with my future self. It's like if you could guarantee that everything you're doing right now will lead to the life you want, you will likely keep going. But the uncertainty is what tends to get a lot of people. It's like, yeah, you're going to the gym, yeah, you're eating healthy, but you don't know that you're not just gonna like ruin it in a day or two, because you have to do it frequently, and it's so easy to ruin. So if you could guarantee from your future self that yes, you did accomplish those goals, right? Yes, you did build your business. Yes, you did end up becoming healthy and end up getting your dream body and your dream strength and your dream endurance, whatever, then you would do the things. So it just makes me feel like I've gotten to that place and I'm happy. Granted, you can still find joy on the self-improvement journey, but now it's my mission to make sure that I get there. It's like someone time traveled and told me, hey, you're this, you're that, you're healthy, you're a runner that did a marathon finally, you literally like can lift so much weight, you can squat so much. And I was like, oh my gosh, no way, I actually did it. And I'm in my training era, basically. I am making it happen because I know that I'll get there. I can guarantee that to myself because I will not give up, even on the hard weeks. So genuinely think, like, when everything feels awful, I want you to thank yourself from the future. I want you to thank yourself for pushing through even though you know how hard it is. You want to thank yourself for gathering the data through your failures and actually acting on it. You want to thank yourself for proving that you're resilient and building the character of someone who is resilient. And I just know that you'll get there because you won't give up. Even on these hard weeks, even after these hard weeks, you won't give up. And maybe you take a couple hours after this hard week to do something you enjoy, do something to reset, to get rid of that anxiety and just awful feeling in the pit of your stomach from this week. But I know you can do it. I know you can become the person you want to be. Even if nothing feels like it's working out, it typically doesn't. But you readjust, you keep going, and you prove your resilience.